Good evening, YouTube. How are you? Well, I'm out in my man cave. Just thought I'd come on really quick because I haven't done anything in probably close to a month. So what I've been up to. It's going to be quick because it's really hot in this garage. It's like freaking 28 in here right now. I don't know if this fan going might actually block my sound a little bit, so I'll turn it off. And it's going to get even hotter. So, where do I start with this? So I went out today. Well, we'll start with last weekend here. Went out last weekend. Both these trucks were in running order. Gotten everything ordered. Everything was fixed. And I was going over to meet my buddy at the field. And before I got there, he actually pulled his Turtle Racing pull start cable right out of the back. And with this truck, to replace that or re-spool it, the end came right out of the spool inside. So because of that low right hand side, the screw that's in there, with the mount and the exhaust, well, the exhaust isn't a big deal, with the mount and everything else in the way, it's just easier to pull the engine right out to do all that pull start stuff. So he proceeded to do that yesterday, and he was on the fourth screw under the chassis and snapped the end of the Allen key off on the damn screw, or in the damn screw I should say. And now he has to drill the fucking screw out to get that last one out just to pull the engine. So, I mean, not a big deal. It's just kind of, we're supposed to go out this weekend too and never got that done on time. So there's next weekend for that though. So the Baja, I got all my stuff ordered, did all my stuff a few weeks back. And so I've never had any aftermarket or upgrades on this truck because I never had a reason to. All the original parts pretty much just started croaking out this year. And anyways, I went with the lightweight Hostile rear hub carrier. And like I said, this is the first time I'm putting any of this good stuff on now because I had a reason to. So, and then I ended up getting the Fat Daddy kit, which is the drive yokes, the axle with the pins, actually both drive yokes, the the drive ones and the diff, all four of them basically. So it's a pretty good deal with the heavy duty axle, the 5mm axle shafts with the bigger pins. The only issue I ran into is these bigger pins. Because they're bigger pins, I didn't change the diff cup from the diff, or sorry, the drive cup from the diff. So I had the smaller grooves and the thicker pins didn't fit in there. So I had to improvise and file them down a little bit so the thicker pins went into the drive cup from the diff. But that worked out fine. Everything was working. Last weekend was the first time I had it running. It was going pretty good. And then my neighbor, he has actual, sorry, give me a second. Sorry guys, wife was calling me. Thought I heard somebody yelling at me. So where was I? Oh yes, last weekend. So my neighbor has tires that he marks the corners off with, so you go around the tire. Anyways, we weren't on the stand last weekend. We were ripping this around, or when I was ripping it around, and I couldn't see exactly where I was at the time. So when I slid, I just kind of floored it, thinking I was going past the car tire, and I actually ended up driving the right side front end into it, and pulled the tire off. The E-clip popped out the back of the hub. So it wasn't a big deal, other than I lost the bearing. So had an extra bearing in the garage here, so I ended up putting it back together. Bearings kind of pooched on one side. Gasket's kind of gone on this side. So, but anyways, it's just a drive. It's not a drive bearing or anything. It's not a drive axle. It's just a free roll. So threw it in anyways. Had it all back together. Went out to end today, and ended up taking a bad. Not even a bad jump, just a weird landing, and it happened to roll over and slammed on that side again, and the same damn thing happened. So that is actually the third time I've lost this tire and the E-clip since I've had this truck. Last time, or the first time, was like 5-6 years ago. But my spool is starting to round out a little bit. So I just think the E-clip isn't staying snug. It's just like kind of popping off. You know what I mean? Tilting up and popping out every time it gets a little tension on it. Sorry, I'm off view, I know. Anyways, I believe that's probably what's going on. So I'm going to have to probably end up putting it back together once more, but She's gonna be it's gonna be a little bit of a fucking what am I thinking about here? If I hit it again, she's probably gonna come off. So I have to take it easy until I get some another hub set in there. And I'll probably have to order a bearing set and some E-clips because I'm getting low on all this stuff now. Other than that, I mean, that's about it. They're both running great, just little fluke bullshit things that we have to deal with. And there's not much left of the summer here, another month and a half till the end. So these things should be back in working order by next weekend. Again, I'll have to take it a little easy on the Baja and not do any crazy jumps, because if that piece on the hub is getting that worn, that E-clip's just going to keep flying off on every little impact. Anyways, while I'm on here, maybe I'll run in the house and show you what my wife has done with her little setup here. So, give me a sec. Oh guys, I almost forgot. I've rolled this truck about 6 or 7 times in the last couple weeks that I use this, and this body is still nice and sturdy. Never touched it in any kind of way. Today, that one jump, I did post that 2-minute video before I lost that front tire. I front flipped and landed right on the body and back on my wheels, and the body is still perfectly intact. Just wanted to point that out. Give me a sec. Just got in my house. Nice and cool in here. I don't know what the thermostat's at, but God, I wish it was this cold in my garage. There's some light. 21. What the hell is this thing set at? 18. Well, that'll be on for days. That's perfect. I like my house cold. I like my bedroom freezing cold. So I'll just do a little walkthrough here. That's a new pool liner. Our pool has kind of been leaking for the last few months, so we're going to drain it there in the next couple of weeks and put the new liner in so we can get it filled back up and cover it for winter. Pretty much that. Sorry guys, I'm just running around. I haven't been on in a while, so I figured I'd do a bunch of stuff here while I'm on. Wife and son just ran across the street to get the ice cream, so I had a few minutes to come in the house without screaming and yelling and all that stuff. So, I'll go out here first. This room has not been used in a while, and this is now the new entrance to my wife's business. Oh, and she's warm out here. So, this is what she's done out here. New windows, new paint on the floor. Nice little area here when they walk in the front door. We don't ever use this, so this is just basically the entrance to her business now. So I'll go from this side. Here's her business in here. Go in there really quick in a few seconds here. So this is it from the other end. Patchy, you stay in there. Little ottoman seat here. Sanitizer, COVID's still going, so we have this little setup here. Got a plant and all our little notices for COVID and stuff. And door open. So they're right across the street at this little restaurant here right now. So then we have one of those magnet click nets on here, so you can just walk through it and it clicks back. So that's that. And I'll show you her new setup in her office here. She got her spray tan diploma a few weeks back. So this is her little setup in here now. So she does teeth whitening and tanning. I actually have a freaking tanning tent in my house for her spray tans. So that's what she's got going. Busy little room. I mean, what this room was before compared to what it is now, it's pretty funny. Oh, there's a little. Anyways, guys, just thought I'd show you that. Last time I was on this room, this sun porch room wasn't even done, so thought I'd show it since I was on here. So that's pretty much it, guys. Turn off some lights here while I go. Until next time, I'll do other videos, hopefully some more RC videos, as long as everything stays together. Till next time, guys, take it easy. Thanks for watching.